All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. Today was Thursday, the 21st of April, 2022, and what a fun day it was, honestly. Started later than usual today because today was the return after a 4-month hiatus of Ask the King, okay? And we did a pre-stream podcast that was abridged today, much shorter than usual. What we actually talked about was the poll going on for the late stream, which was a Game Pass night based on member voting. And all day long, this polling was neck and neck between I Am Fish and the Forgotten City's final ending. We'll talk about that in a moment, okay? So, we talked about that. We actually had my Phil's Day Off segment, which normally I would have done on my day back on Wednesday, but I was so busy with other things on the podcast yesterday, I totally forgot about it. So, we did it today. And then we jumped into Ask the King. Some really interesting topics today. It was the first time doing Ask the King on DSPGaming fully, meaning I streamed it there and uploaded it there. It's no longer splitting my content across other channels. It's all on DSPGaming now. And we had a little bit of a different template today, which was kind of neat. People seem to like it. I not only had a new template, but also had a thumbnail for the stream and thumbnails for the videos after they were uploaded. So if you didn't watch them yet, check them out. They're on demand on DSPGaming right now. People seem to really like the episode. The support was outstanding. Everything was great. Okay? Then on the late stream, as we were getting started, the polling was literally neck and neck and tied at 28% each for I Am Fish and the Forgotten City. So here's what I did. I said, you know what? On Monday, originally it was Outer Wilds that won the poll. We went to play it. It didn't do so well. Everyone on the stream was screaming, go back to I Am Fish. And I was like, you know, I don't want to do that because I don't want to play I Am Fish when people don't know I'm playing it. And it would obviously be pretty upsetting for those who missed a session of the game who've been waiting for it for months. Keep in mind, the last time I played I Am Fish was back in January. I didn't know how it was going to go, but I didn't want to disappoint people. So I said, we'll just do Q&A. All right. Since I Am Fish had such big demand on Monday and we had a tie, I said, let's do I Am Fish tonight. And then it was funny because I'm setting up, I start my stream, and someone in the stream chat says, did you know you probably wouldn't have been able to beat the Forgotten City tonight anyway? And I was like, seriously? Like, yeah, it takes about 2 hours to do the final ending. But there's a lot of dialogue, especially in the ending that I'm getting. Apparently, there's a lot of lines of dialogue to explain the story and everything. And I was basically told I should really save a whole major stream to beat the game, or else I'm either going to end up rushing through it and missing stuff, or having to split it into 2 streams. Which I don't want to do that. I want to have one final stream of the Forgotten City when we do it. So incidentally, it seems like my choice to do I Am Fish tonight was the better choice regardless, okay? So how did I Am Fish go? The last time I played it was back in January, right? Well, it went really well. Tonight we started with the pufferfish, or the blowfish, whatever you want to call them. The first stage was incredibly easy. The second stage had a lot more challenge. The third stage was hilarious. You're without any major spoilers, you're in a nightclub. A fish in a nightclub. To say the least, it was fun as shit. There was good music. I was dancing. We were chilling, vibing. Now, here's the difference between Outer Wilds and I Am Fish. Outer Wilds game demands all of my attention because you're on a time limit. I'm trying to turbo through, so every 20 minutes the game resets, so I got to do as much as possible. I'm reading logs, I'm exploring, trying to figure stuff out. I can't pay attention to my stream chat at all. Everyone was disappointed with me playing the Outer Wilds. I Am Fish, it's chill vibes. It's good music. It's relaxing tones. It's cool water. You're jumping, you're swimming, you're solving puzzles. You're trying to get around. You're doing cute things with this fish. It's absolutely the exact kind of game that I love for late night chill streaming. It was perfect, okay? People were shocked at how fun it was. It was such a great stream. So I was super pleased with how it went. As you can see, support was decent. I mean, we're pretty good, I would say. We didn't hit the full tip goal, but man, we hit the tier 2. So I was very happy with that, and everyone seemed to have a good time. All right? So we beat the entire pufferfish 3 stages, his whole plot line, okay? What's left in I Am Fish? Well, stage 2 and 3 of the piranha fish, and stage 2 and 3 of the flying fish. So there's still a lot left. And by the way, the flying fish is tough. I remember it took me a long time just to beat the first stage of the flying fish back in January, so I get the feeling it's going to be pretty daunting. Now, we had so much fun, right? And I kind of adjourned the night with everyone saying, so here's the deal, we're going to have another Game Pass night, or I guess I should really say Xbox night at this point, because it's a bunch of games on my Xbox that are kind of started and unfinished. So we have another night on Sunday, and I'm on the fence as to what to do. Should I do it members-only polling again, or should I do open polling? Allow me to explain the pros and cons of each. If I do open polling, and everyone can vote, we absolutely will get way more people voting. When I did open polling for Monday, we had 1,500 votes. But Outer Wilds wins, and everyone on the stream's like, oh, Outer Wilds is terrible for this. So why'd people vote for it? And it really confused me. I'm not saying that it was all trolls. I'm not. I definitely feel that there's people who like the game and wanted to see me try it legit, but it just doesn't work for my kind of streaming, okay? And now we know that. But I do feel that maybe there was a large group of people there out of the 1,500 who were just like, man, let's kind of derail Phil's stream and make it a shitty Monday night. Because they kind of knew that maybe it wasn't going to work because they had played it before or seen it before. I don't know. It sure seemed like that because the polling at one point was between a bunch of games. Then all of a sudden, a giant influx of votes come in out of nowhere within like 2 hours. And now Outer Wilds is dominating the poll for the rest of the poll of the weekend. And I'm like, what's going on with that, right? So that's the thing. Like, you'll get a lot more engagement with a poll that's open, but there's potential for messing around and trolling, okay? If I do members only, that's cool. It gives an extra perk to people who join my channel and become a channel member. But just to give you an idea on engagement, I have over 370 members right now. In fact, as of tonight, we currently have 376 members and climbing, okay? Guess how many voted in the poll for tonight? 152. Less than half of my members actually voted in the poll, and that poll ran for a day and a half. It wasn't like, oh, Phil didn't give enough time. A day and a half. So that's crazy to me that we only got so little engagement from the members, you see? Here's the thing. Here's the games that I'm going to make eligible for the next poll. And by the way, this poll will go live tomorrow morning during the pre-stream podcast, okay? We're going to do, excuse me. We're going to do One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, Serious Sam 4, Quake, YouTuber's Life 2, yeah, that game that I played only twice and never went back to, or more I Am Fish. Now, I know I'm kind of going back on my word. I said that what we were going to do is every time we did one of these, I was going to eliminate the games that won the poll that night and have it be out of the polling. But I had so much fun with I Am Fish. And I know that these stages coming up are going to be tough. I'm kind of in the groove of the game now. I feel if I play it more in a short period of time, I'll probably do better than if I wait another 2 months to play it. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for more I Am Fish if people want it. So those are the 5 that'll be in it. And I'm on the fence. Should I have just members vote? Should I have everyone vote? I'm going to think about it overnight. Obviously, if you guys want to sway me either way, you can leave a comment on this video and let me know what you think. But I think any of those games would be great eligibility for a late night stream on Sunday, okay? So tomorrow, what are we doing? Pre-stream podcast with that poll going live. Elden Ring on the first stream, and this is going to be great because it's endgame content. We're in the consecrated snowfield. It's very tough. There's bosses, mini bosses, all kinds of stuff going on to find there. Once we clear the consecrated snowfield, I'm not going to Halley Tree yet because I heard that's the end of the game, hardest part. We're going to go southeast back to that field of giants. We're going to explore the field of dead giants. We're going to go up to that chalice. Apparently, from what people are telling me, I think, and I'm not sure, it takes you to the kind of near end game where you're in the city of floating shit that I saw on the board of 4 belfries. We can do that. And then when that's done, then we could actually go to Halley Tree, and then we could beat the game. There's also another plot line I missed. I didn't finish the Dung Eater, and we can do that too. So there's a lot left to do, and I'm predicting at least another 9 to 12 hours of gameplay to beat the game. People are even saying, yeah, Halley Tree easily could take 2 streams. So if that's the case, I'm thinking probably we'll do it tomorrow, Monday, and then another week, another 2 streams or so, and then we'll wrap it up. So probably this next week coming up will actually finally be Elden Ring. I'll be able to review it. Okay? Cool. Tomorrow night, the late night stream, Friday Night Fights, old school Street Fighter fun, and yes, we're going to do it again on the Xbox Series X because last week was so successful on the Xbox, there's absolutely no reason to go back to PlayStation. I'll keep going on Xbox for as long as we can because that really worked out really well. All right? And a quick reminder, this coming Saturday, first time ever I'm doing something like this, Dark Side Phil Reacts, Down the Rabbit Hole, Wings of Redemption. Guys, please have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for another great day of streams. Peace out.